you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Jets. On the Rams sideline, get a look at their head coach. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making a long trip to the East Coast. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in Week 2. Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Herbert on first down. Has it in close. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Williams. They're going to be looking from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Chargers.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Dumped off to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Number 21.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Quick slip complete. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Williams will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's another for it. This is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. They'll have some extra time to consider this call. It's going to be 3rd and goal as we hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Here's Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this. Chargers and their running back about to get back to work. And if they want to repeat of their last drive, they're really going to have to earn it. This would have to go the entire length of the field. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This is hauled in by Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Running right, it's Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Herbert with a blitz coming. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Another try on the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Screen here for Williams. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Herbert from the gun. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
2 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
Here's Herbert. And it's caught by Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Chargers in trouble with 2nd and 15. Herbert delivers another one to Williams. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. It was Andre Sisco who held him down there.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 28 out of that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
A 28-yard gain.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Jets take their first time out. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. It's Herbert once more. Dump off caught by his back. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's 2 and 8. Time's going to run out on the half. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Chargers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. It's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another run for Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Makes the catch. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. You're netting some positive yards.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you've got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First and 10, Herbert. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's another Chargers first down.
Working inside the red zone. Pass it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Williams takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Williams now on first and 10. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Drops this one down here for Williams. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
The Chargers, first down.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 3-possession game.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Again. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
To throw, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves the Chargers. And this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Straight ahead with Williams. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. On second down, a run with Williams. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got
That makes
1:53
sense
left
for
in this
them
game.
to run they won their timeouts before the 2-minute warning. That don't even make no sense for them to do it. That was dumb as fuck, but hey, it's the Jets.
It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys off to a real sharp 2-0 start to begin this 2026 campaign. Across from him, Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys also 2-0, so this is a good... He's seen the football quite a bit here in this first half. Such an integral part of this offense. He'll start this next drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Set. Set.
On the give, it's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The line of scrimmage.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 4.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he can't hang on.
through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Pistol here for Herbert. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
A loss of 1.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Chargers, first down.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll drop this down to Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2.
Patriots 30-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Chargers.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started. And that last one results in a first down.
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
21-yard line.
Now Herbert again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will get into the end zone. A down target. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a... Look there at the first quarter numbers, and now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Herbert now on first down. It's outside to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Chargers.
A gain there of 10 yards.
1st and 10
and the
at the
Chargers
26-yard line.
have the first down. On the ground, this is Williams. The lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Robert Spillane
A gain of 4.
spills him there.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Herbert. He finds a receiver. It's Trey Harris. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Now it's Herbert. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here's Herbert. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown, LA. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Herbert now on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 2.
49-yard line.
Now Herbert. Another catch there for Johnston. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
17 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Chargers to 1st down.
On play action, it's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Herbert to the air again. And left side, complete to Harris. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
On the play. That's another Charger.
Throw it again, Herbert. Once again, he gets it to Harris. And he'll take this one in. Trey Harris. Touchdown, Los Angeles. See the numbers here in the first half, and now time to build on those as this drive begins with 1st down. On 1st down, Herbert will get this complete left side to Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now, Herbert. That's into the hands of Harris. And he's going to have the 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Open receiver, that's Harris. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Patriots 21.
One final throw before the break. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. So, and instead. Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. First and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. Right back to Williams. They connect again. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. Herbert to the air again. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Now Herbert again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Ray Harris. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
1st and 10.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
At the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Curly, Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. To throw, it's Herbert. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he will score! Touchdown, L.A. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0, and barring something unforeseen here down the stretch.
Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts, so just one kneel down, and then time to shake hands.
380.
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. Set. Set. Ready. Set. Green 80. Ready. Set. Wide and hot. Set. Ready. Set. Green hot.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the LA Chargers. On the visitor's sideline, Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Dolphins. His guys already finding themselves in a pretty massive hole, 0-3 to start the new year. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys ready to show out in front of the Chargers offense ready to get rolling again. 3-0 are they on the new season. And the one this defense will need to contain is this man, their second-year running back.
And if you look back to last week, typically we think about him and how important he is to the run game. But last week, very active in the passing attack, and it just goes to show how versatile he is. You can ask him to do just about anything, and he'll be successful.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 24 yards a game there. Another first down as well.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's Herbert. Screenplay set up for Williams. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. The quick slot caught. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go with them early and often.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Chargers first down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38.
The Chargers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, his first touchdown. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert now. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Intended for number 21.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got Harris running the slant. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
A gain of 17.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Herbert. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Still 15 yards to go. 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They start the second half here with Williams. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
He just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd down and 13.
It's now 3rd.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3. That brings up second and 7.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Johnston on a quick slant. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Third and 1.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
44-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and
back to throw. Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll leave him with third and a full yard to go. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on third and a yard.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and 1.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3. On third down, here's Williams. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Williams will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Williams. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on third and goal? They'll run it with Williams. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter.
380, run!
The busy night continues for Williams. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 113 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Pass held in by Johnston. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping you too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Back to throw. Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And they will take a knee here. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So, for the Chargers, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0.